Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Angel Mountain. Let's get back to it. Last episode, what did we do? We built our drying mill. That is up and running. We do need to take some coal over there. That's going to be one of the first jobs that we do today. Let's do our normal paying off a little bit of debt. We raised a bunch of money last episode. That was awesome. That was awesome. But now we're going to have to spend at least a little. Let's pay off 20 grand more. Slowly chipping away here. Down to 7,060,000 in debt. Our bank balance is almost at $1 million, not quite. Yeah, this episode we need to get coal into the drying mill. That's making our dried cherries and dried bananas, and I'm expecting a huge profit off of that. And then I want to do, I think, a little bit of forestry. And then if there's time, maybe we'll look for some collectibles. I had a few episodes ago, or between episodes, I took some water over to our bakery. And there's a water trigger and a kind of a little farm setup that I want to explore for collectibles. So maybe we'll get to that a little bit later on if there's time. I do want to do forestry next, and then see if we can set up storage for logs over in the forestry area. We'll see how that goes. So first, though, let's get some coal into the drying mill. I'm going to do 6 loads of coal here, 4 loads to the drying mill, and 2 loads just for our savings. I did spend a lot of time mining coal in between episodes, but we have a lot left to get to our 10 million liter goal. So, like I said, 2 of these 6 trips of coal are going to go into storage. Yeah, let's get on it. All right, this is our last load of coal. We're going to put this one into storage. Man, so we hauled about 360,000 liters of coal just now. It took about an hour in real life. We put 240,000 liters into the drying mill, and we put $120,000 into storage, working towards our goal. Let's see where we stand on that. Have we saved up? Have we saved up 10 million liters of coal yet? Let's take a look and see. Not quite. We're at 1.78 million coal, 2.6 million sand, and 2.6 million what I call iron ore. Here we have a ways to go, but we'll keep chipping away at it. That's actually not bad. What is that? 5 million, about 7 million saved up. And we've got a long ways to go in this series, but man, there's a lot of mining involved. Let's take a look at productions. I did, between episodes, top off the coal at the Mammoth Mill and the Old Man's Mill. But let's see where we're at here. Planks are spawning, so this is going to show low. Got a little bit of wood chips. Wood looks okay. We're going to do some forestry and fill this up soon, real soon, this episode. Bakery, I mentioned the bakery does take water here. I did put some in quite a while ago. Late at night, it was really dark. If there's time, we might go do a little bit of that just to get ahead of the game on that one. Carpentry mill. You can see the coal is totally topped off. They're waiting on planks. We could get in the high-low and drag a few planks over from the sawmill if we want. I'm sure there's a few pallets sitting out. We also did compost. Oh, I need to do one more load of straw. So I took one load of straw into our composter, and I took one load of compost to the orchard. We need to do one more load of straw to the composter and a load of compost to the greenhouse. We'll do that right when we're done looking at this stuff. How's our banana chips doing? Not so great. Not even a pallet yet. So this is moving along pretty slow, but here's the coal we put in. Just now we put in 240,000, and I think in a previous episode we put in, 120,000. So we don't burn coal that fast. So this should last for a good long time, I'm hoping. All right, what else? Nothing going on at the grain house. That doesn't take coal. That actually takes diesel. So when we get around to producing diesel, our own diesel, we'll fill this up. Only holds 50,000 liters, but it doesn't use much per cycle either, as you can see. Greenhouse, we need to drop some compost over here. It has plenty. Lots of water too. It's in good shape. We'll let this stuff accumulate. We may hold off on selling this. See if we can save this until we can produce this pumpkin and cabbage and stuff into more refined products, or just save it up for 10 million liter objectives. Mammoth Mill coal is topped off, like I mentioned. This guy needs wood chips to make planks. That's kind of a persistent shortage that we have. Sand looks pretty good. Do we have anything to sell? Nails we're not going to sell. We probably need to take nails over to the carpentry mill. Let's see how that guy's doing. Not bad, actually. 311,000. What about Old Man's Mill? Yeah, not bad on nails. Maybe we can start storing those pretty soon. Get back here. What else in Mammoth Mill? Do we have any jars to sell? Not enough. And drill pipe is accumulating again. Eventually we'll use that for pumping oil. I'm eager to stop selling products that require the mining because we have so much mining to do. Oh man, and it's labor intensive, as you saw. It took about an hour to do those 6 loads of coal. All right, walkers and wheelchairs. Yeah, we sold all this just recently, so everything's kind of low. Again, the coal is topped off there as well. And then there's our orchard with our bananas and our cherries. Those are the ones we're most interested in. Nothing to haul there. That all looks good. Let's do one more load of straw. We'll take this to the composter. And then we'll take a load of compost over to the greenhouse. That's the thing I kind of skipped. I figure since I'm in the silo, may as well just make this short trip and get it done. Keep us ahead of the game on compost production and get our greenhouses full. There's a little bit of grass there that's spilled out of the silage bunker. We're going to clean that up here in a second too. I think we can use that forage wagon that we have over here to do that. Might as well. And then we need to go get our cows. We didn't get our animals yet this episode, so we'll get that done too. Lots to do. We're making progress. Man, I was so excited last episode. We made that money and broke $1 million in the bank account. That's awesome. I'm guessing maybe next episode or the one after that, we'll probably be able to sell a bunch of stuff and finally buy a field. Still torn between getting that sugar beet field or getting the soybean field. That's a little closer to being ready to harvest and a little cheaper. And we have the equipment for it. But yeah, not sure which one yet. Hopefully we'll be able to buy both before too long. This truck, I need to take it in for maintenance too. I feel like I'm going through maintenance faster than I'm going through fuel. I think that's actually a real thing. But this truck's getting a lot of work. Ooh, we don't want to drop this off here. We already gave this guy some compost. Let's take it to the greenhouse. We're going to buy up the rest of these greenhouses and the other orchard too. Just want to wait till we get the field at least. One more field going. That'll keep these guys well stocked. We're going to head over to the kind of workshop. Maintenance bay. Just across the bridge back that way and get this truck repaired. The greenhouse and the orchard have a ton of water. So they should be good for a while. Drying mill doesn't need any water, of course. Tractor is still here, so we'll use that with the forage wagon to pick up that grass that spilled out of the silage bunker. First, I want to go get this guy, repair it up. Have a maintenance trigger back in here. Another $7,500 just for maintenance. Man, I've put tens of thousands of dollars into this truck already. But we'll keep it maintained. I have a mod where I could turn down the maintenance, but we'll go with it. We'll take the extra struggle, the extra challenge here. Should be able to make it work. Alright, so these guys are tip-top. It's got enough fuel. Don't need to worry about it too much. And we'll be taking this truck down to the sawmill here in a little bit. And picking up the timber runner, logging trailer. I'm going to dump this guy right here for the moment. Let's go run over to our tractor across the way. Horses. Thinking about doing horses. There is a mod that will train the horses automatically. Not sure. Just not sure. Or we could just do like 2 horses here. We have oats. Just oats and water, I think, for horses. I just think there's from what I understand, there's like a daily thing you got to do with them. And I'm not sure I want to add more to my daily list here, but we might try it. Could always sell them off real quick if we don't like it or it's too tedious. But we just have a huge amount of work to do with this challenge series. But I'm sure we'll try them out. Let's grab this. I'm just going to see if I can clean up around the silage bunker. We can check in on the status of it too. But I thought maybe, since I don't have a bucket, maybe we could get by doing this. Clean this up a little. Check it out. Not bad. Alright, let's turn this off. We can dump this into the silo. Yeah, that looks a little better. While we're here, let's check the status on it. I think it's, I'm going to guess 55%. 44. Okay, we got a little ways longer to go. That's fine. We're not really in a hurry for that. I'm not going to sell that silage anytime soon. We'll save that for TMR. And then this little patch of land here that I'm driving through, we're going to have to cut down a couple of these trees, I think. Unfortunately, they look nice. But I'm thinking about putting another cow shed there and having that be for dairy cows. Because we're going to want milk. Oh, chaff. Check it out. Speaking of chaff, I'm thinking, let me bring up the map here. We might get a save. Nope, we didn't. I keep thinking about this #1 field, how we could use it. It has potatoes on it. And I thought about leaving it as potatoes and maybe putting a couple beehives near it, getting an extra boost and just leaving that potatoes for forever. But lately I've been thinking if we bought this field, we could do chaff on here because we need to save up 10 million liters of chaff. And then maybe every other crop, we take the chaff and either put it into the silage production or put it into our storage for the 10 million liter objective and just keep this thing chaff. Eventually, we're going to have a forage harvester because the plan is once we buy our next field and harvest it, think it's going to be 25 we're going to buy. Then as soon as this wheat field is harvested, we're going to do poplar here. Pretty sure that's coming. We'll need a forage harvester for that. And then we could use, I think we can use that same forage harvester with a different header to do chaff if we want to. And that might be a good use for this #1 field when we buy it. Now that land is it's not cheap. 480,000 for what we're getting. I guess it's cheaper than when we look at these things, right? They're always over $1 million. This guy's 1.3 million. Yeah. Because it has the extra land. Anyway, that's one thing I'm thinking about. Let's move this out of the way. You can just hang out right here. I'm not sure when we're going to need this tractor next. All right, let's hop out. Let's walk to the jalopy and go get our cows. We'll make 3 trips. Eventually, we'll spring for a better animal trailer that can haul more. I just use the truck for it. But until we get some more fields, I'm going to pinch pennies where I can. So we'll make use of this little guy. Get 3 more of the beef cows. Same thing, we'll go with the young ones. And I think time's on our side. This is going to be a fairly long series. And the cows, even when they're young, they are producing manure, which is going to be helpful to us for the greenhouse and the orchard. Or orchards and greenhouses, I should say. As soon as we get a significant quantity, I'll haul some over to probably the orchard, right? I think those bananas and cherries are what we want to maximize production on. That's where we're going to get the most money. So yeah, not too bad. Apiaries, eventually we'll get these. I was looking at mods for where they drop off honey. Now I'm not sure if these modded ones do their own thing in terms of where they drop their pallets, or if we have to put the honey pallet spawner. But I did find a mod that would allow us that'll take like 36 pallets of honey instead of like 1 or 2, which the default spawner does for the base game. That'll save us time because we're probably going to have more apiaries, more beehives. There's a couple fields way at the bottom and right of the screen, 33 and 34, that I think would be ideal for maybe canola and sunflower. They're kind of far away, so I'm not sure I want to do potatoes out there. That's a lot of material to haul. But if we did canola and sunflower on 33 and 34 down in the bottom right, and we put beehives around there for production bonus, that might make a lot of sense. And we get more honey too from doing that. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but that's a ways down the road. All right, let's get our cows. We've been going with the Angus, the little youngins. We'll stick with that for, I guess. Yeah, eventually we'll get into doing the pigs too. All right, let's select these. Get on it. $1,800. So we'll do what, 3 of those. So it's going to be $5,400 on cattle this episode, which is that's a drop in the bucket, right? This truck does struggle a little bit with the loaded animal trailer, but it will eventually get up to speed here. All right, that's it for the animals. Not bad. We'll take a look at those in a minute. See how they're all doing here. Let's hop out of here. We can drop this off. Let's see how much we saved. We brought in quite a few. What is the delivery fee? $300 each, right? Or no, let's see here. Yeah, $300 each to bring in, or no, $300 for 6. So $300 for each load. That was $900 we saved. By taking our vehicle to do it ourselves. Let's see how the animals look. All right, we have, what is that? 54 cows and 39 sheep, and we'll be getting more sheep later. Here's our most valuable cows at $230 each. Full productivity, plenty of straw. Doesn't look like the capacity to like how much food we can drop off and how much straw. It doesn't look like that increases as we bring cows in. I'm not sure. Maybe as we get a whole bunch more in, that'll grow and we can store up more straw and food. These guys are going to stay on hay. They are at 100% productivity on hay. These guys are too, and these are the ones. Oh, interesting. Why would they say 100% productivity for all of these? The pen information. I guess that's the conditions of the pen itself. And then here's the health of the cows. I see. These guys are 3%. These guys have achieved all of their health. They're still not very old. It's going to take a while before these guys reach puberty and start producing more cows for us, but they are slowly going up in value. And then this guy is 2/3 of the way to being healthy. Sheep, we have a bunch healthy here, 26, and then 13 that are on their way. That's the last batch we just brought up. Not bad. We'll be getting hundreds more as time goes on. All right, so we did our mining, we did our animals, we cleaned up a little bit around the silage bunker. Let's see, what's next? We could head down to the sawmill. I did want to go run over to that water trigger, by the bakery and show you that and then look for collectibles. Let's do that. We'll leave forestry for last. We do have some decisions to make over at the forestry area. I'd like to get the first of what I think is going to be 10 log storage buildings put down. They each hold 1 million, and we want to try and save 10 million liters of logs over the course of the series. So I want to put the first one of those down, and then we also need to think about putting down a warehouse to store things like nails and steel for our 10 million liter objective. I think we're at a point where we might be able to stop selling steel and maybe stop selling drill pipe. But we'll see. Like I said, those products require a lot of manual labor at the mines. And so the sooner we can get from using that to raise money, the happier I'll be, because it'll be less shoveling coal and iron. A little tiny bit less. Same thing with the wheelchairs and the walkers. I'm not sure if we need to sell those either. I'm really hoping we get some good money for our banana chips and our dried cherries. I think we will. I think we're going to do pretty well off of those. And as we get more cows, we'll be able to dump manure into that orchard. and get even more cherries and bananas into production. We'll see how fast the drying mill can process. But let's go. We're going to go on a little bit of a road trip. I probably should have filled this up with water. I didn't think of it. But we'll go straight over to the water trigger. There's one way far down. The other side of Mammoth Mountain. It looks like our train is stuck again. We're going to see that at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, I can see it's fighting on the map. I can see the train is fighting to get, the train's fighting to get up. It's on the other side. We're going to come by it. So that's a little bit of a drag. I may need to ask Old Man 102 if there is a fix for that, or if we just have to rent the train. I did rent the train last time. It's like $10 an hour to rent the train. It's nothing. I just backed it up and gave it some momentum to get over the hill, and then it ran for quite a long time. But I think depending on when I save the game, if that train is at the bottom of right at the bottom of the hill and I start up the game again, I'm guessing it just doesn't have the momentum to make it up the hill. Not a huge deal. But we'll make this trip. We'll make a couple trips, drop off water at the bakery, and then while we're over near the water trigger, there's a fair amount of buildings over there to explore, and I'm thinking we can pick up a few collectibles. Back in my mind, I'm hoping we can get all of them. That would be a $2 million bonus. But man, I just have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where we get to 97 or 98, and the last 2 or 3 are like next to impossible to find. But we'll see. That's why I'm not just dedicating entire episodes to looking for collectibles. We'll do it. There's the bakery, right behind us there. That is a building we placed right in front of the mill, the grain mill. Can't really do anything with it yet. That, I believe, is a big silt mine on our left. I think there might be 2 of those on the map, but I think we might use that for to make fertilizer. We'll see, and maybe the herbicide too. Those are tasks for later on. I'm not sure what the deal is with the dead trees. Every once in a while I see a dead tree. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's a glitch. See how it kind of popped, its foliage popped back up when we got away from it? All right, here we are. We've got a power station back here. You can see the 2 wind turbines. We also have like a little farm area. And on this farm area, there's a water trigger. And I think it's the closest one we have to the bakery, unless we want to put down our own. So we'll fill up with water, and then we'll check this area for collectibles. Water's free, and it loads up super fast. So yeah, let's hop out and do this somewhat methodical. I'm guessing we get 2 at least. Hopefully 20. But I'm guessing 2. Oh, that ladder. Oh, that ladder, yeah, we can pick up. At some point I thought of collecting some of these things near our main farmhouse. I don't think that's active. No, can't open it. Let me know in the comments if you see me walk by a collectible. This is another building I don't think we can do anything with. Can't get in. And there haven't been many collectibles in the deep grass here. Then 1 or 2 over by the main farm. The entrance to our farm, we've seen some. There was a collectible underneath the water tower by our main farm. I don't see one here anywhere. Again, let me know if I miss one. Doubt there's anything out in the open in the trees. Ooh, is there one straight ahead? Nope. It's just some decorative items. Can't get in there. I thought it'd be neat if there was one in one of these tires, but I don't think we're going to find anything. Can't open that. Striking out so far. Check these tires. There's one. There's one. We'll take it. 45 more to go. Let's check this out. How do we want to do this? Let's go along one side and then we'll loop around. Don't think we're going to have much luck here. At least not out here in the thick grass. One of the train stations had one inside before. Take a look here. Oop, I spot one. It's two, $10,000. We'll take it. That pays for the maintenance and on the truck we did this morning. Don't see anything here. We'll check out those buildings too while we're out here. We're kind of out of the way. One of the trains is running. There it goes. Doubt there'd be anything back in here, but we'll check it. All right, we checked all that. Did we check around this farmhouse? I don't think so. Oh, that would have been a good place. Nothing there. And then what about this little outbuilding? Did we check this one? We checked the big one. Do this one quick. Yeah, there's a ladder. Nothing there. Let's go check out these other areas. I guess we can drive a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be any faster. Huge train silo. Yes, we can cut across here. Doesn't look like there's much of a road. Let's park here and then head over. Oops, other way. So we got two so far. Let's see what else we can find. This looks like, I think this is for power storage. Eventually, I think we're going to get production buildings that require electricity. And this is one way we can generate it. I'm not sure what the heck we drop off here. Don't know. Maybe that's the generator when you coal or something. Okay. South Valley Biomass Energy. Gotta be one over here, right? I'm not missing something obvious. I don't see anything. See some solar panels in the distance. Boy, I would have thought there would have been one out front here. see something over here catching my eye. Let's just check. No. I thought for sure this huge building would have one. We can actually walk up these ladders. Oh, check it out. We can actually walk up the ladders. That one we barely. Let's see. Here we go. Doubt there'd be anything up here. That's kind of cool. We can do this though. Let's do it. See where we get to. It's like that is as high as the ladders go. Could bring a ladder up here. Get to the very top. I don't think we need to. I don't think there's fall damage, so we can just hop down. Alright, we checked out that whole building. Nothing. Oh man, I'm disappointed. I thought for sure there'd be one there. Alright, let's look in here. There's our turbine. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, I saw these things. I thought maybe little yellow painted things. No luck so far. Yeah, we came through there. Can't quite. Oh, I guess I can. There we go. Oh man. Seems like he could have hid like 10 of them in here, but we're not finding anything. Maybe he ran out of placeables by the time he put this this building or this complex down, because man, this would have been a good spot. There's the other turbine. Nothing. Did we walk across here? I think we did. I'll double check it. Yeah, I think we did. Boy, I don't see anything. Let me know in the comments. May have walked by one. Man, there's a lot to look at. Oh man, that is hugely disappointing. That looks like a pallet of steel. That's kind of cool. Like we're manufacturing that. These solar panels behind a fence. Yeah, I'm shocked. Nothing. Nothing. Well, at least we got a couple. But man, I would have thought there would have been 3 or 4 in that huge complex. Tons of hiding places there. But oh well, we'll find more. Let's go take this water. We'll drop this water off and do one more trip. And then get to doing some forestry. Boy, that train circled the entire map while we were here playing around, searching for treasure. We did not find. Oh, we got a couple. $10,000. It's nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, this, I believe, is the closest water trigger to that bakery straight ahead. We could get a mod and place a water trigger right next to it, but it's not a whole lot of fun to do that, I don't think. We'll see. There is that water tower there. See in the distance, but I'm not sure how we use those. I think we have to supply material. We can go over there and check it out on the way back. Maybe that's what we're intended to use. Might be one though where you have to drop off like hydrogen and oxygen from the refinery, which is way on the other side of the map. Yeah, but that actually seems like that would be the logical place to grab water, right? There's a big water tower right there. We'll drive by it, but I think it's something we have to purchase, and we have to provide inputs to in order to get water, whereas the one we just came from is free. Albeit a bit of a drive. Here's our fuel Bowser thing too, sitting next to the mill. We haven't made much use of that. We will. Especially once we start producing our own fuel. This is the bakery we put down ourselves. The water trigger is huge on this thing. Yeah, we'll go drive over to that water tower. It looks like the same one that we have on our farm. The one at the right of the screen there. Pretty sure we need to supply ingredients to get water out of it. And we don't need water at the bakery right now. We're just kind of getting ahead of the game a little bit. And I wanted to explore that area. Let's just cut through and see if there's anything we can do with this. I think we have to buy it, right? Yeah, we do. And I can pull forward just to see if there's something to fill, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me do anything. Yeah. So maybe some other time we look into that. Like I said, I think you need to provide hydrogen and oxygen, and then it will produce water. I know the refinery way on the other side of the map is going to produce hydrogen and oxygen for us. Not sure if there are other factories that would make that water tower a little more useful to us. But yeah, we'll make one more trip and then we'll head over to the forestry section. All right, that is that. Let's head out of here. Might take a shortcut through the grass here. All right, we're back at the forestry area. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. We have the heating plant right in front of us. Not really using that. I'm very, very tempted to get rid of it. Just not as profitable as I was hoping it would be. And what I want to put down over here, so I'm not sure, we may take that up, but what I want to put down over here, let's take a look at the placeables. You got a couple things that we want to do. One is log storage. I think that might be under silos. Wood storage right there. Boom. This stores 1,000,000 liters of logs. And I'm thinking we're going to go for 10 million liters of logs stored. We can get logs back out of this thing, too. 50,000, not much. Thinking about doing it along here. You know, we're going to need 10 of these. Maybe 2 rows or something. And then where these trees are here, I'm thinking of ripping these trees out and putting in some spruce trees to make this look more, I don't know, more protected, more hidden as a forestry area, more hidden from the road a little bit. And then these would be right behind the spruce trees. So that's one option, one thing we could do. In fact, we could do that. That's one thing we want to place. The other thing we want to do is, it's under production, but it's a warehouse from Old Man 102. And it's going to help us store the materials that we're producing over here, like the nails and the pallets, all that kind of stuff. We need to accumulate 10 million of these. Here it is, construction warehouse. Oh man, 150,000. It's not very big. And I believe this holds like 1 billion liters of everything. So we'll only need one of these. And you can see the products in the bottom right. It's got the drill pipe, the pallets, the wood chips, plastic bags, jars, furniture, paper. A lot of that stuff we're already producing, right? Boxes, sawdust, silver, we're not doing yet. But we're going to need one of these. And this is where we're doing all this production. So trying to think of a good place. This actually... cuts into the roads, but we could remap those roads a little bit to go around this thing. Kind of like the idea of having this big warehouse buried in here a bit versus having this right by the road. But it doesn't really matter. We're doing a lot of our production right there. A lot of stuff from Mammoth Mill is going to go into this thing. In a way, having them too close together might be a pain, right? Because we'll load up with the truck, then have to swing around or something. There's this option here. That's not a bad location. We'd have to clear out those trees. Most of the stuff we'd be putting in here, I don't think we'd ever be taking back out. That's not a bad spot right there. I kind of like that right there. Yeah, not bad. Now that's going to cost 150 grand. It's not urgent. I think we'll wait till we get the field before we do this one. But let's put the other thing down right now. Just do it, the wood storage. Because I do want to cut some trees and we only have so much room right now in the sawmill. We'll leave the heating plant there for now. And maybe this becomes a road. What about... this is 50 grand. I'm willing to spend it. Hard to tell if I'm straight with the road. I guess I can line up to this a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. That looks reasonably well. Reasonably good. Doesn't look lined up with this, though, does it? There it is. Boom. We'll give that a try. That's 50 grand. Let's go. All of our tree cutting equipment is way out by field 21. We'll need to clear out that corner right across from the sawmill that has trees, but we can do that later. That's not urgent. Like I said, that warehouse is going to cost us 150 grand. So it'd be nice to hold off till we bought that field. Because we're, what are we, 72 grand down from where we started? 77 grand. We had some vehicle maintenance. We just bought that. We bought a little bit of gas. Let's head over to where we're currently doing some forestry. I don't know if there's a shortcut this way. We'll take a look. We'll learn together. I don't think there is a shortcut across the... Whoops, I don't want to cut across the field if I can help it. But our forestry is all on this side. I think, yeah, I can see our tree harvester. Maybe following this road's not a bad idea. I haven't been over here. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a collectible in the middle of the road like there was near the embassy. I doubt it, but maybe. Main thing I want is a bridge. Because we need to cross the water. We'll do it right here. Fair amount of forestry here. Off to our right. Not a ton. We only get like 2 or 3 logs per tree. And I don't think these trees grow. And we actually, I think, want to just shoot up this way. All right, we'll take these things back. We'll test out the log warehouse we just placed down. It holds 1,000,000 liters. And then we have a fair amount of trees to cut down here. It's just from where I'm standing to the path over there, if you can see it, the little dirt road. We don't have the trees beyond that because we don't own that field. Guess we'll take this way back this time since we're over on this side. All right, we're back at the forestry area. Let's see if we can test out our new little log storage. Check it out. Not bad. Now I don't know how we get them out of here. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna need to. Let's see. Unload. Unloading side left. Oh, I can't tell if that's the truck. They're giving me the truck instructions or not. I'm gonna move over this way. Just want to test unloading from the warehouse. See what that's all about in case we need to. Might as well. Switch hand 2K store wood super strength. Oh, maybe I just need to be on that trigger here and see. There we go. Spawning. Okay, spawn wood. I think that's all this will. 1 log, 6 meters. Okay. Not bad. Let's do 5 logs. We'll spawn these back out. See if we can get them auto-loaded. Drop them off at the sawmill. We'll go get another load. Just wanted to verify how this works. Hopefully we can auto-load these back in. We'll see. Those don't look like the logs I put in. Nice. Not a problem at all. In fact, they stack up pretty nice in there. Let's go drop these off. Not at the heating plants, but over here at the sawmill. This guy does still need some. I like it. Not bad. That'll get us storage for 1,000,000 logs. And we'll need 9 more of those. And I'm guessing we can just scatter them around this forestry area as we buy it. We don't own all of this area. We own a little chunk. But we can buy more, spread them around, and then over time, hopefully get those all filled up and get 10 million liters of trees. I'm torn on which way to go. I guess I'll run into the tree. This way feels like it's longer, but I guess we are on that side of the field where we're doing our forestry. I guess I will cut through this way again. Feels extra long, but it is a 16x map, and most of the trips seem to feel extra long. All right, let's take a look and see how we're doing on logs here, and then we'll wrap up this episode. Go into productions, and let's look at Sawmill. Yeah, that guy's doing pretty good. We just wanted to top it off. I do want to clear out the rest of those trees over by field 21, and then come back and clear out that area where we're thinking of putting the construction materials warehouse. But that'll take a little bit of time. How are we doing on wood chips? Fine, not worth even moving. And let's check out our dried fruit. Not bad. Or no, this is the orchard. I see. Where's our drying mill? Yeah, still have a ways to go. We get about 1 pallet each. But if we look at the pricing, let's see. Hopefully it didn't go down. Those are going to make us some money. Those are going to make us money. Where are you? Banana cream pie. That's another thing that probably takes bananas, I would guess. For later. Feel like I'm scrolling by them a couple times. There they are. Banana chips. Yeah, over $1,000 for 1,000 liters, I guess. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. How high does it get? $1,700 it says. Not sure how to trust this thing. I've heard people say it's not even worth looking at. But we'll see. Not bad. And then how are we doing on finances? Let's just take a quick look at this. New vehicles. I'm not sure what that could be. What we bought. What did we buy? Not sure. New livestock? Yeah, we're buying livestock. That's for sure. We bought some this episode, and we're going to buy some next episode. Next episode, it'll be sheep. Construction costs. We had a little bit of that today. September has like 5 days in it. Land. Vehicle running costs. Oh, man, that's like our maintenance. Property maintenance, not bad. Production costs, almost nothing. Sold products. Look at that. We're actually making more money from our products than we are from collectibles. That is a good change of events. Sold wood. Oh, that was at the heating plant. Yeah, we did like 2 loads and we only got 14,000 for it. Not worth it. I don't think we're going to bother with that. Fuel costs. A little nervous about fuel costs. It's an opportunity for us once we get our refinery up. What is this? Fertilizer. Yeah, fertilizer is another one. Seed, not so much, actually. Harvest income. Wonder if that is when we sold our flour. I'm not sure what that would be. Miscellaneous. Wages have been, we haven't spent any wages lately. And loan interest, 17,000. Oh man, 18,000. Yeah. We're working on the loan, 7,060,000. We'll chip it down. It's not too, that's actually not too bad. We wouldn't be able to make all of this money if we didn't have this much debt right now. Because we wouldn't have anything making money for us. But yeah, I think we're gaining some momentum. We got some stuff done. Got a new warehouse in the forestry area. Got some more cows. Took care of hauling some coal, which is like a daily thing. And between episodes, I spent a lot of time hauling ore. But yeah, not too bad. That's it for now. Next episode, we'll do some forestry. We'll chop down some more trees out by 21, and then we'll just see how things are looking. I will see you all in the next episode.